Of course, the intensity in our newsroom and in the Weather Center really picked up this afternoon, mid-afternoon or so, and Mike and his team sprung into action. Mike, it really got dramatic, didn't it?
Oh, it really did. I mean, this is our second straight day of some tornado activity. And you see here in this photo, Tom Nelson set this one in from Spearfish Canyon. These pine trees are just snapped over near the bases. Really incredible damage. And this is one of the power lines that's been snapped too. Tom Nelson sent that one in for us also. These are all the reports of tornado, hail, wind damage. Focus on the tornado action right now. The one we were just talking about, that touched down at 427 in Spearfish Canyon. This other one at Belle Fourche Reservoir at 424. There were pictures we've seen of campers just literally being thrown on top of additional campers. The hail reports have been phenomenal too. Around Spearfish and around Deadwood here, it was around 2.5 to 3 inch hail. But up here near Newell, that report was 4.5 inch hailstones. It has just been amazing. And right here in Rapid City, it stopped right before it got to town. So we've dodged a major bullet of hailstones here in Rapid City tonight. Well, right now there are a few storms down here into the southernmost counties. There's very little in terms of severe activity left. And tomorrow, much quieter day on tap. It's a cool day for the end of June. We'll take it up to 74. And by the afternoon, there might be an isolated storm or two, but not this kind of severe activity we saw tonight. Now, Sunday looks absolutely beautiful. We'll talk about that and the 4th of July, Mike, coming up.
Now, the First Alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Mike Modrick.
We've talked about all the storm damage and the rains, but at the Rapid City Airport, nothing out of this storm today. In town, 3,800s. That puts us at just over 7 inches for the month of June, but that's still only the number 6 wettest June. We would have to get a little bit more than 2 inches tomorrow to have the number 1 spot. Not likely. We have quiet weather on tap through the morning, 50s and 60s early on. It's a cool last day of June at only 74. We will see a few thunderstorms pop up into the afternoon hours. The winds will be out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Katie Schultz sent in this photo. This is I-90 near Piedmont here, and it looks like a winter wonderland. I can only imagine what the tourists thought coming through here. And speaking of winter wonderland, do you know what that is right there? That is a snowplow blade on a DOT snowplow clearing off the hail on I-90 there. Joe Buck sent in this video of the torrential rain that we had here in Rapid City. It didn't last that long, but it was amazing rain. And then Tracy Harrison used to have a back window. This is the hail that took out Tracy Harrison's back window. This is up in Deadwood. It's been a phenomenal storm. And Darsha sent in this photo of this is where the Piedmont fireworks stand. You know, these folks only have a short window of time before 4th of July to sell all their fireworks, and they've got a complete mess here. Well, we're just about done with these storms. There's a little bit of activity right now in the far southernmost counties, but we have no watch in effect. We have no warnings, so you can go to bed and not worry about it. The few storms that are left will clear out overnight. It's a quiet start to the day tomorrow, but our hour-by-hour computer model here, by 3 o'clock, we could start to see a few thunderstorms flare up in the Black Hills. Not the kind of severe weather we had today, but still a few thunderstorms to pop up. By 6 o'clock, though, they're moving off the Black Hills, and the weather's quiet pretty much for the remainder of the night. It will just be a cool night. Sunday morning, also very quiet and cool, but by Sunday afternoon, our first dry Sunday in 3 weeks, and we'll be warming up too. And it's a warming trend that'll stay with us onto the 4th of July. All right, overnight, the very few storms that are left there are going to be tapering off. We're dropping down to 58 in Rapid City, Deadwood at 53, some 40s in Wyoming, down to 49 in Sundance. Tomorrow, we're looking at a cooler day, some clouds and isolated thunderstorms popping up in the afternoon. 74 in Rapid City, but only 69 in Spearfish. Keystone is 65. Newcastle is 70 for the afternoon. A little bit warmer into the Badlands. Now, on Sunday in Wyoming, you're back to 80 in Gillette, 85 on Monday, and it's the beginning of a warm March to the holiday. In Deadwood, you have a better chance of seeing a thunderstorm than other parts of the Black Hills, and only the 60s tomorrow, but the 80s do come back on Monday. And for Rapid City, 82 for Sunday, 87 Monday, Tuesday at 88, and Wednesday, 4th of July, we could pull it up to 90, dry during the day, but there could be a few thunderstorms that pop up into the evenings. We're going to be tracking that closely. 80s return Thursday and Friday, and our 9-day at 10 o'clock. 90 again on Saturday, Sunday at 88 degrees. You already said it once, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you to everybody who sent in photos and videos. So many of them, I could barely keep up with them.
Right. They were hard.
Thank you. And it was a phenomenal, phenomenal day of storm.